Welcome to Character Select. My name is Dave, and this is Deus Ex: Human Revolution. There were a lot of actually really good comments on what I should do for my next solo series. Jedi Knight games, for example, or a game called Orishika Tainted Bloodlines for on the PS Vita, which, while great, I don't actually have. But as I was kind of screwing around today, which is the 9th, Cyberpunk 2077 got a cinematic trailer released, and that looked really cool. It made me think about this game, which isn't quite a Cyberpunk game, but it's very close. This is possibly one of my favorite games to come out in the last 15 years. So, I've played it a lot. I've only played through the director's cut once, but I've played the game a lot. I always play it on Give Me Deus Ex, but the difficulties are tell me a story, give me a challenge, or give me Deus Ex. So you always play it on Give Me Deus Ex. But this game is amazing and excellent. And yeah.
Hi, welcome to the Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Let's turn off the commentary, though. I'll be right back. All right, let's try that again. Sorry about that. Forgot that it's been so long since I played this game, I forgot I had the commentary track on, which is actually super enlightening. But we're here for this story.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed.
Have you seen her research?
And the clinics?
We control their post rates. They will do as we say.
Yes.
I still think we should wait for the referendum. We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month. But the mood among the delegates is shifting.
She's found it. The gene sequence we need.
No. By going public with this discovery, Seraph is forcing our hand.
She's out of our reach.
The world will not change overnight just because David Seraph wills it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
Is she?
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Seraph that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Seraph Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Vegas.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
You pushed end call first, right?
Something wrong?
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC, and Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah.
You kind of interrupted a
I wanna go over
moment.
your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
He has a fabulous jacket, and I want it. So here is Deus Ex. You'll notice that there's not much of a HUD right now. There's a reason for that.
Patient X.
That's nothing, Adam. Just some of the research. Look, we really have to go.
Okay. I won't look into that too closely then, I guess.
Be careful with that. It's a first edition. David bought it for me. Are you coming?
In a second.
Washington braces for historic augmentation hearings. Police are bracing for massive demonstrations tomorrow in the National Mall. Protesters, led by the Humanity Front movement, have been arriving by the busload to make their voices heard, etc., etc. Basically, augmentation, good,
Wow.
bad.
How long ago was this taken?
In grad school. Before I met you.
Back when you were hobnobbing with the rich and famous, I see. I wonder if Mr. Darrow remembers you.
God, I hope not.
Right?
You know, you really should get in the habit of locking your computer, Meg.
I know. Frank gets on me about it too.
Whoop. Stick to the science, you'll be fine.
Slowpoke.
Doggy daycare's full and I can't find anyone to take care of Kubrick. Can you do it? Sure.
Stop reading my emails.
Well, stop not locking your computer. Jesus. You actually get an achievement if you start poking around and everything. There's 5 things here, I think, but... God, this game still looks really good.
This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
Mm-hmm.
There's something I should know. About this place, about Sarif.
Megan,
Hold on.
we're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know... Eric! You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading that confirms your theory. I'll ask David to consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
Page Industries is a big name in the original game.
We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
That's awesome.
Except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another hour to go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it!
Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed. This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
Teachers, right.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work to do to improve the Typhoon.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
This game is so good. Sorry, I'm not going to be talking too much during the intro because there's a lot being set up here. This guy's loading screen.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced it in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. There's something I...
Good evening.
Pritchard.
Pritchard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT. And you'd be surprised. Sarah has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is
Alright then.
encrypted GPL tracker.
And a bit of a pause. Nope, guess not.
I don't care what it takes. I want you, Darrow, in Washington, by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir.
His vest is very angular.
And then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing.
Which is funny.
It's incredible. All those purists out there.
Because he just told Pritchard, you know what? I understand this shit. And now he's telling Sarah, nah.
Figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Oh,
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find.
0451 is a throwback to a lot of classic games. Also to Fahrenheit 451. Boop, 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 boop. So now we're actually in control. So...
Where's Megan? She report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn it. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Pritchard? Pritchard!
I know how to navigate, don't worry. So we are going to... Wrong button. Also wrong button. Nope. Okay, you're dead. We are trying to get the achievement Pacifist and the achievement Foxiest of the Hounds. Very difficult to get both of them. But we're going to try. And that starts immediately, which is not something that I knew. Wrong button. That's the sprint button, okay. The thing that I love about this intro is how much it establishes literally everything about the game. You see all of the characters. You hear all of the important names. It's very impressive for what it is. And it's something that you can see through after you've played the game for at least once. When you start the game, you have no fucking idea. Guys dead? Cool. Alright. Is it this button? Yeah. Can I help you? You don't see me, right?
I do not have a confirmation yet.
Hostile in the area. Keep searching.
Huh. How do they see me? That's weird. Let's just go back a little bit there. Like I said, the Foxiest of the Hounds is very difficult because you can't get spotted even once. But the Pacifist is even more difficult because you have no abilities in this one at the beginning. Oh, Jesus, that guy did not do that the first time. So yeah, this is very much one of my favorite games. Didn't lose anybody. Hey, I made it. Nice. I'll take that. But yeah, this is very much one of my favorite games. When this game came out, there was a lot of concern about whether or not it was going to measure up to the Deus Ex Legacy. It did that with freaking bells on. Whoop. Because this, like, the original Deus Ex is absolutely a masterpiece. But it's very technologically limited in terms of graphics and even functionality somewhat. This game actually dumbed down the original Deus Ex quite a bit, but in such a way that the game still feels amazingly cohesive, which is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. But yeah, this game, the thing about Deus Ex games, up to and including Invisible War and Mankind Divided, is that they always try to introduce some kind of political element or some kind of metaphysical discussion. And they do it really well without giving you any of the answers that you might necessarily want. Whoop. Gotta figure out how to get past these two dickbags. I've never pulled off a true pacifist run in this game, nor have I ever pulled off a Foxiest of the Hounds in this game. And I actually did do pacifist once, but it didn't count because I killed the guys in the intro and I didn't realize it. So this is gonna take a little bit, but we're gonna get through this with no problems. Can I pick that up? Nope. I think that arm up there is a little, broken? Nope. Fuck. Didn't see nothing, right? Yeah, no, they didn't see anything. Okay. Yeah. They thought they saw something, but it didn't count. Okay. That was creepy. Hey. Whoo. Thanks, dead guy. Whew, that was close. I was worried that they were going to spot me. Damn it! If I can get through the intro, I can do it. If I can get through the intro, I can do it. But it's a matter of getting through the intro, and that's actually super difficult. So. The other interesting thing about this game is on normal difficulty, this sequence is actually a cakewalk. As long as you're actually killing people, they can't shoot accurately, they can't hurt you enough to actually do anything worthwhile. It's not a big deal. On Deus Ex difficulty, these guys are murderous. Turn right. Turn around, please. Turn around, please. Both of you, please. Come on, guys. Also, I never realized this when I was originally playing this. Those little, flat things that they have on their backs are actually computers. What? Yeah, I saw they saw me, okay. This is super hard. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. No, jump. Drop. Good old SWAT rolls. So yeah, they're wearing like interface computers that are giving them like a heads-up display and everything, which means these guys probably don't have any augmentations. Whoop. Come on, guys. I just need you to turn around for like half a second. Made it. Cool. We're good. We're golden. Ow, that was fire. Done. Oof, that looked like it hurt. Oh, Jesus, he's really badly injured. He just won't stop fighting. They're both super lucky that he actually shot the barrel of acid.
CT probe shows the bullet caused severe hematoma.
Then we get one of the coolest intro sequences in the game.
My God, how thick was the glass?
He's flatlining.
Stay with us.
Also, the music in this game is amazing.
He's no good to me like this.
Prepare for insertion of ERCC-1 craft.
Steady. He doesn't need that. Where's that cyber arm prosthesis?
I love you.
Same shot, but it's all cyberware now.
I'm sorry.
We're seconds away.
His body can take it.
Miraculous.
I think we got him, Doctor.
Give him the info link. Fine. Give me the telecom package.
Welcome to Deus Ex: Human Revolution. I love this game. I love this game. As soon as I saw that intro sequence, I knew I was gonna love it. But yeah, there's so much to this game that goes unsaid, stuff that's implied without being said. It's really good. 6 months later. Big bro surveillance. Haha. I wear my sunglasses at night. It always goes into the back of the head so that you are the player, the character.
It's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
So, let's just go over these augmentations. So, basically, both of his arms have been cut off. His eyes have been completely replaced. Both of his legs have been cut off. He has enhancements in his skin. He has... his lungs are still lungs, but they have an implanted rebreather. He has the Typhoon system built into his arms. His heart has basically been replaced. I mean, he is full, like, 75% cyborg at this point. The only thing is we didn't see the loading screen update that told us why we're being called in, but then they told us anyway.
God, Mr. Jensen, I didn't think you'd... Oh, wow. I guess you're here about the break-in. Did you need directions or something?
It hasn't been that long, Cindy. I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty intact.
Oh, I didn't mean... I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that... Well, things have been switched around a lot ever since the...
Ever since the first attack?
Yes, sir. The lab floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now. Everyone else has been shuffled around, so if you need help finding someone...
Where's the tech lab?
It's not really a lab, sir. It's more of an office with a lot of computer equipment shoved in it.
Where is it?
Mr. Pritchard complains about it all the time. Go up the stairs behind me and take a right. You'll find it near the end of the hall.
I'll find my way.
If you say so. It's good to have you back, sir.
So, one of the things that they're going to examine later, but I want to bring up now... Oh, why the fucking... Is that...
To toss him back into the trenches.
I hear he's almost fully recovered.
His body accepted augmentations with remarkable ease, but that doesn't mean his mind did. We all know what happened when he was with SWAT.
The Mexican Town massacre wasn't his fault.
Then why was he kicked off the force?
Yes?
I'm just saying he's too much of a risk.
No, the guy's almost died.
With augmentations, just replacing an augmentation isn't the only thing. You have to also consider the fact that you are, you basically have to learn how to use that part of your body again. They replaced 75% of Adam Jensen's body, and he is now going on a combat mission despite the fact that he hasn't fully recovered. That's nuts. Thought there was something in there. Oh. Should be fine.
I'm not gonna lie. It's been tough on everyone these past few months.
Like, even the fact that he can't sprint for very long is because of his augmentations. He doesn't know how to properly regulate the energy. That sort of stuff is awesome to me. Hey, buddy.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, It might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Excuse me? You got a problem with me, Pritchard. Why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen. I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough.
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were. And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican town. No one was about to hire you.
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis. They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Megan, God love her, always did have Sarif's ear.
Sarif's ear is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up. You really feel like continuing?
Point taken. Oh, and by the way, Jensen, I know you've gone through a lot of physical changes of late, but you didn't become a woman. Stay out of the ladies' restroom.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna take your food. Thanks. Any other food that I got here? No? Money? Money? Is that money? Super money. So, a lot of these things will light up when you are playing on lower difficulties, but on Give Me Deus Ex, you have to look and you have to pay attention. So clearly I'm going to miss a lot of shit. But let's get to the helipad before time's up. So, it's not actually said, but this is a timed mission. If you take too long screwing around here before you go to the helipad, by the time you get to the hostage situation, the hostages have been killed.
To the helipad.
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't
Indeed
I know
it does.
I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you... 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Are you suggesting I'm not?
Just asking the question. I was one of the ones who pulled you out of that mess. Not a memory I want to relive, and I don't have to wake up to the reminder of it every day.
I'm fine.
If you say so. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Sarif wants you to go in first.
Okay.
You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
It's such an interesting cockpit design, too. There's no actual window. Again, saying things without saying them. He hesitates when he sees David Sarif. Because Sarif turned him into a cyborg. But it's all in the character actions. It's so good. Only awarded when an objective is completed without triggering the alarm system.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam. I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Atom, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right. So how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
I'm not looking to start a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
Okay. But just make sure those bastards don't wake up and warn their friends.
Should be fine.
You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways. But the labs themselves are pretty open. High ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance? Or up close?
Give me something with distance. If I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies.
FBI, CIA, NSA.
Intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
So from Detroit to Milwaukee, I don't know how far that is, but it seems like a quick flight. Okay. See you later. So we have a tranquilizer rifle. How do I... There it is. Okay. Gentlemen.
Jesus, finally. What's your boss hiding in that plant that's worth putting your own people's lives at stake, huh?
Suicide bomber weapon? I mean, trust me, you don't want that hitting the streets. Hello.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
We've got people inside. Any idea where I should look for them?
Yeah. Your plant manager, Josie Thorpe, managed to slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
You look pretty dug in up here. What's the react team plan?
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and call it a day.
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, it's the man in charge you have to worry about.
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Seraph told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him.
Or kill.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
Keep whining, dickbag.
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Seraph's signal.
Like we got a choice.
About fucking time. You know there are hospitals there, right?
Grab me that bottle of painkillers. Immediately eat those painkillers. To increase my health by 120 or 25. Alright. So...
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. What the hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there. Heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
But I am a fan of the frontal assault. And the sneaky assault. So next time on Character Select, we're going to do some pretty crazy shit. We're going to start killing people. Except not killing people. We're going to start putting people in comas. It's going to be great. So, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And whoop, there's a dude. I'm going to punch him the fuck out. It's going to be great.